think the thing that really triggered it for me is I was down in Southern Oregon. I took my wife's grandma to, she lives in Medford. She wanted to hear him speak at his last town hall. It was back almost a year and a half ago.
The government came in and said, we will.
And he came in, he was talking, there was the whole discussion about health care at that time, and he was talking about fixing it. And someone asked the question of whether or not he would protect people with pre-existing conditions. And he said he would.
This law will take care of it. Guaranteed issue of insurance if you have pre-existing conditions. Guaranteed issue.
He looked people in the eye and he said he would. And then, a week or so later, he went back to Washington, and out of his committee came the legislation that would have taken away health care from 1 in 5 folks in my district. And he stood there with great pride, right next to the president, talking about the legislation he had carried that even the president later said was mean. People are hurting. There's a level of poverty in our district that's very high, and our current representative doesn't seem to see it. They're worried about our families having access to health care, worried about our kids having educational opportunities, and also, of course, concerned about the economy, making sure that we can put food on their tables. I'm also hearing from our returning veterans that the system's not working for them. I hear from both farmers and people with undocumented family members that they want fair immigration reform. And with all the wildfires and hotter temperatures across our district, we have to start talking about our changing climate. What I'm hearing is consistent across party lines throughout our district. When I talk about health care, I talk about everyone having access to a full range of physical and mental health care. The access word's important, because if you live in a rural community, getting access to health care, having that physical proximity is important.
And the Republican plan to replace Obamacare would not help rural Americans who turned out in big numbers.
The second thing I talk about is managing costs. By following models they have in other countries, we can carve out 25% of current costs in our healthcare system and save enough money to fully cover everyone. Over the past 14 months and 35,000 miles on my Jeep, I've been reminded of the spirit and heart of the people of our district. I believe we should secure health care for people, not the pharmaceutical industry. I believe we can safeguard Social Security and Medicare. We can end these harmful tariffs and keep our farmers and ranchers in business. We must serve our veterans as they have served us. And we can build the partnerships that bring economic development to our district. We can do this. We just need real leadership. I'm Jamie McLeod-Skinner, and I'll show you what working for us really means.